Whoa, look at that tripolis bubble. Excellent soapy density. Hey, check out the subtle factor on that Technicolor Dream bubble. That's an SF of at least 213 for sure. Hey, watch your heads there. That anchor bubble, that's falling faster than crude oil futures. Too recent? A little too recent. Hey, great dip duration there, my young explorer. Amazing job, dudes. Really wonderful. How about a round of applause for the Bit Squad? Yeah, Brigadiers in training. Really nice. Okay, everyone turn to your neighbour and give them a high five. Yeah, very good. Okay, turn to someone else, give them a high five. Excellent. Great job, dudes. Now, for those of you just drifting up, my name is Fizzgerald Floathigher, but my mates call me Fizzy, and I am the CBBO, or the Chief of Bubble Buoyancy Operations. Also a very proud member of the SeaWorld Bubble Brigade. Yeah, okay. Now, we saw some really excellent bubbles being made. I want to take a moment to talk about all the small and medium-sized bubbles, because you know what? Everyone's always trying to make the biggest bubbles possible, and I understand that, but the thing is, the small and medium ones are really great, because they're not bubbles trying to grow up too fast. The small to medium bubbles, we call them junior bubbles. You know, they're more playful, they've got more energy, more freedom, they pop a little more difficult, and they travel farther, and they've got more friends, you know. A lot of these junior bubbles are always traveling around in colonies, and I dare you to try to pop all of the junior bubbles in a colony. You're going to be able to do it. Really, really nice. Okay, but we're going to unleash a few more bubbles in just a couple of minutes. But first, I want to review some of the bubble popping techniques that some of our junior brigadiers have shown us out here in the audience. So everyone get your fingers out here. We're going to start off with the pointer pop. That is some standard stuff, pointer pop. Now try the pinky pop. Pinky pop technique, the double pinky pop, that's a little bit tougher. Also, we've got some like the disco pop. If you want to get the high bubbles, then the low bubbles. High bubbles, low bubbles, everyone try it. Okay, there you go, there it is. Alright, then the modified disco pop, some little disco pointers out in front of you. Then you've also got the Carlton pop, which a lot of the adults in the audience know how to do. You pop the high ones and the medium ones. Also, you've got the pop and the nay-nay, and the pop, and the nay-nay. That's a certain technique. And of course the nose pop, but be careful with that one, because those buggles will fly right up your nose, guaranteed. You know, so a lot of people wonder how I got involved with the brigade, and really making bubbles in general. So it's oftentimes people ask, Fizzy, how did you get into bubbling? So, okay, so what I mean is, like, it's not uncommon or unusual for people to ask me, Fizzy, how did you get involved in bubbling? Right, so oftentimes it is normal, perfectly normal, and actually quite expected if an entire group of people were to shout out in unison as I count down from 3, Fizzy, how did you get involved in bubbling? 3, 2, 1. Oh, that's crazy! I can't believe all of you asked me that at the same time, in unison no less. That's really a surprise. Well, I'd be happy to tell you very quickly. It all began with my uncle, Professor Effervescer. You see, back when I was just a young bubbler,